Right, carrying on with our ethics of beekeeping. So other people have worked out what is ethical and what is not. I'm not even going to try and reinvent the wheel, but I'll refer to something that is what I consider quite ethical, and that's forest gardening as well as permaculture. So permaculture, they've outlined some ethics, and I'll go through them. So one of the things they say is you should observe and interact. Well, this is how the eco beehive was actually developed, was through observation. Catch and store energy, absolutely. The bees go off, they forage, they get nectar, they store it as honey, that's storing energy. Obtain a yield. Yes, with an eco beehive, we've got two systems where we can actually obtain a yield. We can get a little bit of honey. Self-regulate. This is the only self-regulating honey harvesting system in the world, and it's the only system that is self-regulating that I've been able to find anywhere ever. Ethic number 5, use a value renewable resource and service. So yes, honeybees not only store honey and make honey, but they also pollinate. Ethic number 6, produce no waste. No frames that get thrown away, no wire that gets used in the frames, there's no chemicals that are used, there's no empty bottles that are thrown away after the chemical's been used. Once the hive has come to the end of its life, it's a wooden box that can just be composted, and all the screws are made out of stainless and they can just be reused. Designed for natural patterns, absolutely. Integrate, not segregate, absolutely. We don't use an apiary system, so we don't have an overpopulation of honeybees, so we don't actually push out all your other natural pollinators like flies and wasps, pollinating wasps, pollinating flies, bumblebees, because you're not over saturating an area with honeybees. You're not segregating. Use slow and small solutions. So I do not advocate that you take honey in the first year, only in the second, maybe in the third, because you want the bees to move in and settle in and become more au fait with their environment. Use value and diversity, absolutely. Use edge and margins. So unlike conventional beehives that are stuck out in the middle of a field, as one sees in pictures, an eco beehive such as this is stuck in the corner, on an hedge, on an edge. Creative use and response to change. What can I say? Bees evolve 3 times a year and are super adept at changes. Yeah, permaculture, super cool.